just was saying that to the audience before they turned the camera on. Shh, we're ready. What they like to do is get the audience nice and scared and quiet. So that I don't have any chance of making them enjoy themselves. Craig, are you suggesting that the production of this show is actually working against you in some kind of conspiracy? Yes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Craig, why have you got your hand inside your jacket? Are you fondling your third nipple? Well, A, yes, and 2, no. Because I've got inside my jacket some secret contraband. Something which is now very, very valuable indeed. It's a commemorative plate of Her Majesty the Queen. Yeah. Let's think for a second. If we hadn't had the revolution, she could be on our money. I think people would be better behaved. You wouldn't be sticking that in your G-string, would you? All I'm saying is, I know that we broke up a couple of 100 years ago, but perhaps we should put Her Majesty on our money, you know, just to add a little bit of dignity. Then you could say, I'd like to give you some money, stripper person. But it would be undignified to Her Majesty. So perhaps you'd like to perform for free. And then he would say, no chance. Do you know you can't even eat off this plate, which is a terrible shame, because apparently the Queen is poisonous. No, not the actual Queen. No, this plate, it's a commemorative plate, but the paint that they used of Her Majesty the Queen is poisonous. I know. Hey, look, this is what it looked like if she hosted this show. Not bad, I think. Let's try a bit. All right. Oh, hello, cheeky monkeys. It's a great day for America. First of all, I'd like to have it back. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through one tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Sponsored by Capital One Venture Card. What's in your wallet? Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. Please, not too much. It's not the Olympics. I started the week being very excited about the Olympics. Now I hate the Olympics. Well, all these people are all, you know, their pursuit of excellence and trying to be good at things. So just making the rest of us look bad. I know what you're thinking. He said the rest of us look bad. The heat of the summer is getting to me. I'm so hot, I feel I should remove something. Perhaps your dress. You too, ladies. All right, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. It is Friday, of course. Friday, August the 3rd already. Where has the summer gone? Where has the summer gone? Jeff, join with me, why don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Where has the summer gone? The summer days of yore. When I was young. When I was young. But that's not the only entertainment we've got for you tonight. Actually, it is. But I'll tell you why I'm excited. There's a big Hollywood movie opening today I'm very excited about, Total Recall. Now, it's a remake of the Schwarzenegger movie. You know, the... That's my Arnold impression. You do a very good Arnold. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Halle Maria.
Halle Maria!
Stop with that impression. You're making me look bad.
Where has the summer gone?
Where has the summer gone?
Anyway, it's a Total Recall. They've remade a Total Recall. Now, Total Recall is a movie that asks two haunting questions. One, what is reality? And B, will you pay to see a movie that kinda sucked the first time? Now, when I heard they were remaking Total Recall, I was thinking, like, you can't do that. It's a recent movie. Then I realized it's 22 years ago. I know. Where has the summer gone? 22 years ago. I'm old, man. Where's the summer? I eat dinner in the morning in case I die before dinner time. Anyway, the new Total Recall and the old Total Recall are apparently very different. Other than the title, that's the same, and the premise, and the tone, and the script, and the characters. But other than that... Well, for one, the new movie doesn't have Arnold Schwarzenegger. Doesn't have him. It's got Colin Farrell. Hi diddly dee. And I don't think... I don't know that Colin Farrell's a good replacement because A, he can act. Well, yeah, he's a good actor, but he doesn't have that je ne sais quoi or that Arnold had, something that I would describe more as kind of... I think he's getting a little better. Do you think
It's pretty good, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Total Recall is about a guy who wakes up with no memory, which actually is perfect for Colin Farrell because he's Irish. And... Exactly so. They're used to it. Oh, hey, diddly dee, how did I end up in the swimming pool? Oh, crap, it's me bed. It's a joke. It's a joke, Irish people. I am Irish. That's the joke. Wait a minute, Craig, you said you were Scottish. Yes, but my parents are Irish. Jeff, explain it.
Forget it.
All right. Actually, my parents weren't Irish. My grandparents. Look, never mind. It's not important. Hi, diddly day. I was drunk last night. Anyway, I wasn't. You'd know. A, I wouldn't be here. Anyway, it turns out that Carol's... This is making me rook bad, Jeff.
That's a good one.
Colin Farrell's character, he's a spy, and his wife is an assassin who's trying to kill him. That's why they didn't bring back Arnold Schwarzenegger. He could never relate to a character whose wife wants to kill him. Now, both versions of Total Recall are actually based on a short story written in the 1960s by the legendary science fiction writer Philip K. Dick, who... Go ahead, you juvenile idiots. Anyway, Philip K. Dick passed away 30 years ago, but he still has legions of fans. And if Grateful Dead fans are called Deadheads, and Harry Potter fans are called Potterheads, then Philip K. Dick fans would be called something else entirely. Right now, the CBS censor has her finger right on the button, right? Do you think the CBS censor has her finger on the button?
Yeah.
Anyway, a ton of Philip K. Dicks have been turned into movies, and he always insisted that he keep the K in his name. He would never be Philip Dick, it was always Philip K. Dick. I think it stood for kinky. You getting, Philip? Kinky?
Kooky.
Kooky, yeah, all right. Kangaroo.
Kissable.
King-sized.
Kardashian.
Kardashian, that's the one. Now, the Philip Kardashian dick. The most famous scene in the original Total Recall is when Arnold Schwarzenegger meets a woman and she has 3 boobies. That's in the movie. It's not the most famous scene, it's just the only one I can remember. Do we have a picture of that scene? Yeah, there it is. At the time, the scene was very shocking. It was 3 boobies, and Arnold Schwarzenegger did not grope any one of them. The movie takes place in the year 2084, and Europe and America have combined to form a giant country, which I think that'd be awful. Because then in America, we'd suddenly have Europeans hosting TV shows, or Europeans judging America's talent. It would be a nightmare. Do you think Europe and America would ever join as 2 countries?
No.
No? Well, why not?
No, there's a lot of tension there. A lot of tension.
Tension between Europe and America? Really? What tension have we got? Are we talking about?
Sorry, I was thinking about what's happening in my pants.
Wait, so I ask you a question about Europe and America, and you think about what's going on in your pants?
Well, it's pretty closely related.
Why?
I don't have a good answer.
Ah! Jeff, you're making me rook bad!
Let's go for it.
Okay.
You're watching the uber-fantastic Late Late Show with the creepy girly man Craig Ferguson. We'll be back.